TG4 Senior Players Player of the Year Award for 2015 is Briege Corkery.
Rena, there was a lovely moment on the stage there when Briege was announced as the Player of the Year and she turned and gave you a big hug.
Absolutely, yeah, I suppose. Look, myself and Briege have soldiered together for a number of years, and you know, we'd be fierce friends all together, so I'm absolutely thrilled for her. She's an outstanding player, I suppose. I would say the main thing about Briege is if she's missing from training, you'd know it. The intensity she brings to training is second to none, you know, and she deserves every accolade she gets. She's an amazing person and an amazing player.
Briege, how difficult was it to be sitting beside Rena, your great friend on stage there, not knowing who was going to win the Player of the Year?
I suppose, to be honest, I didn't mind who won it once it was a Cork person that got it. You know, that's unfortunately someone had to be picked out, and you know, some parts of me are saying I wish it was Rena. I think she was fantastic all year. Her point against Galway in the league final, her point against Dublin in the All-Ireland was phenomenal, and her work rate and everything, and she's just a fantastic player. And you know, sometimes I suppose it's hard competing against each other like this, but I'm sure Rena, as a sports person, is feeling the same, and it is hard, but I suppose it's hard to say what I'm feeling, but you know, sometimes I kind of wish she even got it herself.
That All-Star is going to County Mayo, Cora Staunton.
Cora, what does it mean to you at this stage of your career to equal the all-time record of 10 All-Stars?
I suppose it's very hard to put into words straight away after. You know, it's an honour obviously to get to Mary Jo's record, who's been a phenomenal footballer back in her time. Yeah, so you know, it's a huge honour. Words can't really describe how I feel at the moment. You know, I'm overwhelmed. You know, but like again, I'd like to thank all the players that have got me here over the years. Obviously the panel from last year and the panel down through the years, because it's, you know, as Briege Corkery rightly said on stage, it's, you know, it's a team game, and you don't win these awards without the team. Yeah, it's lovely to win an individual award at the end of the year, but it's the 30 girls that are training hard all year that get you there.
Linda Martin, some people will be surprised. This is your first All-Star, but what does it mean to you to finally get here?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing now. I have to say now it's well worth coming up for the 3 or 4 years that I've been here, and it's well worth coming up and having a nomination like an individual award is very special, especially when you play with a team all year, so delighted to get it.
And do you take it as an award for this year, or maybe for the accumulation, for the disappointments and for the effort you put in down the years?
Well, now it's not just for me, it's for Monaghan this last 4 or 5 years. Like, can't admit I have great backs behind me and in front of me, and girls working from 1 to 15, so I'm taking it for all of them, and thank God eventually got one.
Amy Mackin, first All-Star at the age of 18. How does that feel?
Shocked and happy, I suppose, but I can't believe it. I didn't think I was ever going to get one this year anyway, but a great achievement, and proud to get one at 18.
Great reaction from the Armagh table and all your family.
Yeah, I just looked over at Sharon Reel and seen her jumping for joy, but I think my dad shed a few tears. He couldn't believe it either, so happy days.
Vera Foley, I suppose some people maybe forget that it's about the family too, and your mum and dad were on the stage with you there as well.
Yeah, it's really special tonight because my mum, we have like a business at home, so my mum never gets to come to any of my matches, but she's my number one fan, so tonight is just really special. She gets to kind of leave the business and come up and celebrate with us. So I have my brothers and sisters. I have a brother and sister at home as well, to mention them, but yeah, it's so special.
Marie Ambrose, your first All-Star, how does that feel?
Yeah, I suppose it's great, like getting them along with, I suppose, Briege and Rena, as you said, and the rest of them, even Geraldine and all of them. It's great, I suppose. It gives you a bit of confidence and just makes me look forward to the future, I suppose, and you know.
Sinead, your reaction to becoming an All-Star?
I'm absolutely delighted, over the moon, slightly shocked. I was just saying to the lads there that there was such tough competition in the category for number Iverachet. I was up against the likes of Deirdre O'Reilly from Cork and Cosh Lynch from Kerry, who both have had outstanding years, and this year and in previous years, so I really did not expect it, so I'm really, really thrilled.
Sinead, how pleased were you for the other Sinead, for Sinead Finnegan?
Oh,
Finno, I was so delighted. I was jumping up and down, and my mum was absolutely crying when Finno got it, because she's such, she's an unbelievable player, and I think she does a lot of hard work that has gone unnoticed throughout the year. So absolutely delighted, because she's definitely one of the best players in the country. So.
Well, talking of the best players in the country, you're 4th in a row. That's an incredible achievement.
Yeah, no, it is good, but I think, you just want that All-Ireland medal, and that's something that we're really, really just going to focus on next year, and already looking forward to going back training with the Dublin team.
Sinead's like my little partner in crime, so I was very happy to be sitting up there next to her, and I'm delighted for her. It's her 4th All-Star. She's an outstanding athlete. She's a she's a great leader, and we all look up to her in the Dublin camp. She's one of the best players in Ireland, so she really deserves it, and I'm really thrilled for her.
And Cora Courtney getting her 3rd in a row, that's a fantastic achievement.
Delighted for Cora now. Cora's given out to us during the year. She says if one of you don't get one, I'm not going on the All-Star trip on my own. So thank God I got one, and maybe Teeny should have been in there with a shout, but sure, however, maybe next year she'll get another one.
Talking of All-Star trips, are you looking forward to San Diego?
Well, they just announced there tonight, so I haven't had much time to think about it. So it could be great now, and the All-Star trips are always good, so I hear anyway. So I'm delighted to be going.
And where did you get your ability? From your mum or your dad?
I don't know, my mum is fiery, like she runs around, like it's a shopping pub we have, and she is just running between the two of them from 7 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night. My dad was a footballer originally, but I think the running must come from mum.
You've won Player of the Year for the 2nd time. That's an amazing achievement.
I suppose again, I suppose it's amongst your peers, it's a great honour. But as I said, without your teammates around you, without the likes of Deirdre Riley, Briege Stack, Geraldine Flynn, Rena, it's very hard to play well without them playing well as well, and they just kind of make you shine that little bit better or whatever. But it's all about the girls around you.
And finally, you're getting married in January. How do you think that will affect your career?
Sure, look, we'll just go to the Mass, get married, and have a great party, and be back training start of February.
So if you don't be back here this time next year, we'll blame him?
Oh, I suppose so.
Apart from yourself and Briege winning again, Valerie back among the All-Stars, and a few new ones as well, Marie Ambrose?
Yeah, absolutely. And look, the All-Stars are, they're absolutely lovely. So it's great for everybody to get a taste of them, and you'd be thrilled for anybody to win an All-Star award.
How many years has gone into this, and how much help have you had down the years from your club, your family?
Well, I suppose I've been playing since, I don't know, I'm 7 or 8, or, the usual. So loads of training with the boys when I was younger, and then playing with St. Val's all up along. And yeah, the training's stood to me, I suppose, and it's been good.
And what does it feel like for you to be on that stage with all those players that are just legends in Gaelic football?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like the likes of Cora Staunton there, I think she has 9 maybe. The likes of her.
10 now. 10.
She's an inspiration to everyone, so something to look up to.
The big question is, are you going to try and win your 11th?
As I said earlier on, I suppose, I'm having a bit of downtime at the moment. It's probably the earliest we've been knocked out of the club championship in a while. So my head is kind of away from football at the moment. Haven't really thought too much about it. And as in every year, come January, I'll see how the body is, see how the mind is, and see is the drive there to, go ahead for another year. So I've no decision made, and when the time will make, it'll be probably sometime in January, anyways.